A top 3 team though, that's for sure. Can't guard him one-on-one. And if you do send somebody else at him, he's gonna make the right play every time. Hey, what's good YouTube? I'm your host Jay. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and like and subscribe. So today we're doing the Western Conference Power Rankings. Without further ado, let's get straight to it. All right, number 10, we got the Houston Rockets. Houston Rockets have talent. Houston Rockets have talent. They had the 3rd pick in the draft. Reed Sheppard, they still have Fred VanVleet, Amen Thompson, Alperen Sengun, Jabari Smith Jr. Last year, unfortunately, Alperen Sengun went down with an injury that sidelined him for the rest of the season. I'm expecting some big things from him this year. Only thing with the Western Conference is that there's so many good teams there, it's hard to really make the playoffs. But overall, I would still include them in the top 10. That's a good team. Number 9, the Los Angeles Lakers. Shout out to LeBron James, man. He's playing at 40 years old. Hey, someone in the comments, please let me know how this man averaged 28 a game at 40 years old. Someone please let me know. I'm confused and I need answers. How did he do it? Anyway, if you have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, you can beat any team in the league on any given night. If D'Angelo Russell can play up to his potential and average 15 to 20 a game in the playoffs, they're cool. They do need some help on the defensive end. It'd be nice if they had some point of attack defenders like a Derek White or Drew Holiday caliber player. What's important to point out with the Lakers is that because of LeBron's age, he can't sustain that effort through an 82 game season. He's still 40 years old. You can't expect a 40-year-old man to be your best player the entire season. Anthony Davis needs to step up. You'd have to think that LeBron and AD have had these conversations like, hey, AD, I need you to take over. Like, I'm passing the torch to you. Please take us to the promised land. AD has got to do that. AD has got to be the guy. Number 8, the New Orleans Pelicans. The New Orleans Pelicans got better this season. They added DeJounte Murray. They got rid of Jonas Valanciunas. And Trey Murphy III and Herb Jones have had another year to get better. This team has so much talent, they just have to put it all together. And Zion has to stay healthy. Zion Williamson went down at the worst time last season, and ultimately they didn't make it. Nonetheless, they're still a top 8 team in my book. All right, number 7, the Sacramento Kings. I went between 6 and 7 with this one, but I'll leave them at 7. De'Aaron Fox, DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis. Those are 3 all-star caliber players. They have Malik Monk coming off the bench, Keon Ellis, who's a solid defender, Keegan Murray, who's a knockdown shooter. And offensively, they're gonna put up numbers. They're for sure a playoff team this year. We'll have to see what they can do in the West Coast, like the beam one time. Number 6, the Phoenix Suns. And if you watch the Olympics, you know Book was doing the little things. You gotta think some of that mental fortitude and toughness will translate to the season coming up. It's popular on social media to hate on Devin Booker for some reason, but I don't get it. This guy's a dog. And then Kevin Durant. We know what Kevin Durant is. He's a hooper. You know who he is. You know who he is. And they also had Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones is going to set the table for everybody. And then Bradley Beal. If Bradley Beal can stay healthy, that's another key for them as well. We'll have to see if the new coach, Mike Budenholzer, can make a difference. All that to say, I would rate the Suns as the 6th best team in the Western Conference. All right, number 5, we heading down to Memphis, man. Let's go to the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies don't back down from anybody, they're not scared of anybody, and they play really well together. Taylor Jenkins is a great coach. He makes adjustments, and the players seem to really buy in. Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson just got extended. They have some confidence in them, and they also have Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart will be huge in the playoffs when they gotta go against Steph Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Ant-Man, De'Aaron Fox. The Memphis Grizzlies will make some noise this year. Number 4, the Denver Nuggets. Despite losing KCP, the Denver Nuggets are still a top 5 team in the West. Nikola Jokic is the best passer in the NBA. A center is the best passer in the NBA. There's no real game plan to guard Nikola Jokic because you can't guard him one-on-one. And if you do send somebody else at him, he's gonna make the right play every time. If you double him with the weak side big, he's gonna pass right to his man. If you double him from the guard position, he'll kick out to the open shooter. I would encourage y'all to look up Nikola Jokic passing highlights. He's an absolute beast. They also still have Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon are playoff tested. They've already won a championship, so they know what it takes to get there. Number 3, the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks have the best backcourt in the entire NBA. Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic are a hell of a tandem. On any given night, any one of them can give you 50 points. Now they have Klay Thompson, who's the second best shooter of all time. So now you can't help off the small forward. You'll have to help off of PJ Washington or Lively. PJ Washington can shoot, and Lively is a lob threat. Offensively, I have no question marks about the Dallas Mavericks. Only questions I have with the Dallas Mavericks is their defense on opposing guards. Between Kyrie and Luka, who's gonna guard a Devin Booker, a Kevin Durant, SGA? Defending all-star guards is gonna be key for them. Can Luka get by asking for a foul call late in the game and just persevere and push through? The Mavericks are still a top 3 team though, that's for sure. Number 2, the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves are led by Anthony Edwards, Karl Towns, and Rudy Gobert. And they have one of the best wing defenders in the NBA in Jaden McDaniels. And Edwards famously said one day, yeah, they have KD, but we have Jaden McDaniels. Last year, the Timberwolves knocked off the Denver Nuggets. So they already know what they're capable of. We'll have to see if Anthony Edwards' supporting cast can take that next jump. Can Rudy Gobert be smarter? Can he just play smarter on offense? Can he not look as awkward on offense? Sometimes in the game, they have to take him out the game because of how defenses are playing him. But if Rudy Gobert can get it right in terms of learning how to play on offense, the Minnesota Timberwolves will elevate to an even higher level. The best team in the Western Conference is the OKC Thunder. The OKC Thunder got better from last year. Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, Jalen Williams, Alex Caruso, and SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was in the MVP talks last year. He averaged 30 points a game. SGA has a counter for everything that you do to him on defense. If you cut him off one way, he has a between the legs cross. If you cut that off, spin around you, between the legs, behind the back. And he knows how to finish through contact, get you to bite on a pump fake, go into your body, shoot it, and score. Now you're in foul trouble and he scored on you as well. This dude's bag is deep. This is Chet Holmgren's 3rd year in the NBA. He's only gonna get better. Jalen Williams doesn't get talked about at all really, and this guy's an absolute bucket. We can't sleep on how big the addition of Isaiah Hartenstein was. A smart big that knows how to play offense and defense, plays his role, is a star in his role. And then Alex Caruso, point of attack defender to guard the opposing team's best offensive player. Hey, look, y'all, that wraps up the Western Conference Power Rankings. Let me know your thoughts below. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. See y'all in the next video. I'm out.